General Hospital spoilers tease that Cyrus successfully poisoned Lulu, and although he couldn't prevent her from waking up after her liver transplant, the consequences of his actions were still devastating. After undergoing the dangerous transplant surgery, Lulu awoke from her long coma, but the terrifying reality was that she had no awareness or consciousness. While her body survived the surgery, her mind had been destroyed by the poison Cyrus had been secretly administering over a long period. Although Lulu's body showed signs of recovery, she was now just a shadow of her former self. Her brain had been so severely damaged that she could no longer react to the world around her. Lulu lost the ability to recognize her loved ones, communicate, or express emotions, and all of her memories and personality seemed to have vanished. Lulu's awakening did not bring the joy everyone had hoped for, but instead, it brought deep sorrow as they saw her in a state of complete unconsciousness. Lulu's family, especially Laura, was shocked and heartbroken to witness her daughter's condition. They had hoped the liver transplant would save her life and restore her to a normal existence. However, the harsh truth was that while Lulu's body survived, her spirit had been entirely destroyed by Cyrus's actions. This was not just a medical failure, but a cruel victory for Cyrus, who had carried out his ruthless plan without anyone realizing it in time. Cyrus left behind a dark legacy, as his plot to poison Lulu turned her into a person in a vegetative state, with no hope of regaining consciousness. Although he didn't kill her immediately, he succeeded in stealing her true life, leaving her family and loved ones in immense pain and despair. The aftermath of this was a heavy blow to the Spencer family's spirit and raised serious questions about whether justice could ever be served for Lulu, while Cyrus continued to evade punishment for his crimes. When Lulu awoke from her coma, no one expected that she would completely lose control. In a state of confusion and unconsciousness, Lulu suddenly attacked Dante, who had been by her side throughout her coma. The shock of Lulu's sudden change not only took Dante by surprise, but also pushed the entire family into a dangerous situation. But the worst was yet to come. In her state of chaos, Lulu continued to lose control, unaware of what she was doing. In a horrifying moment, Lulu attacked Sam, a close friend to both of them. Despite the efforts of those around to intervene, the incident happened too quickly. Sam couldn't escape Lulu's unconscious rage and suffered severe injuries. The doctors did everything they could to save Sam, but the wounds were too serious, and she succumbed to them. Sam's tragic death at the hands of Lulu was not only a painful shock for family and friends, but also marked the beginning of a new disaster. Lulu, once a loving mother and good friend, had now become the cause of Sam's death in a state of complete loss of control, unaware of her own actions. The relationship between Lulu and Dante, as well as between the Spencer family and their loved ones, would be severely strained. This event raised major questions about Lulu's future and what would happen next. Not only did she have to deal with her loss of control, but she also had to bear responsibility for Sam's death, something that could completely alter her life and those around her. This disaster would have unpredictable consequences, as Sam and Lulu's loved ones were forced to face pain, anger, and a breakdown of trust in the times ahead. Cyrus has escaped, marking the beginning of a series of dangerous attacks he is preparing. When Sidwell, a notorious figure in the underworld, appeared and joined forces with Cyrus, the situation became much more complicated. This alliance between Cyrus and Sidwell is a powerful and dangerous combination, with the potential to bring great threats to Port Charles. Both Jason and Dante find themselves in a perilous situation, as they are the ones leading the charge against Cyrus. The partnership between Cyrus and Sidwell not only heightens the danger for them, but also opens the door to a series of violent attacks aimed at eliminating their opposition. Jason and Dante, who have faced many dangerous enemies in the past, now confront a new, stronger, and more unpredictable foe with Cyrus's powerful new ally. The alliance between Cyrus and Sidwell creates an overwhelming pressure, as the two will stop at nothing to achieve their goals. Jason and Dante must deal with threats coming from all sides, and any mistake could cost them their lives. The city of Port Charles is gripped with tension, as everyone fears what Cyrus and Sidwell might do next. The upcoming battle is not just a confrontation between Jason, Dante, and Cyrus, but a fight to protect the city from collapsing. Both know they cannot allow Cyrus and Sidwell to continue expanding their power, but with the strength and ruthlessness of their enemies, this mission will be extremely difficult and dangerous. The future of Jason, Dante, and Port Charles is more uncertain than ever, and a deadly showdown is inevitable.